Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Heroes for the GameCube, and in this one we're going to be going through Grand Metropolis Power Plant and taking on a team, all as Team Chaotix.
Now for the real test. All of you are about to enter Eggman's territory.
Not too late to change your mind.
Why do you think we're here? How else are we gonna make the rent?
Let's go! Here's your next mission. Destroy all of Eggman's robots holding the signal. Every single one of them.
Yep, every single one of them. And by that he means 85. Yes, 85 enemies on Grand Metropolis and things. And this is a big step up compared to what we did before, you know? Because, I mean, we had Seaside Hill, which was find 10 hermit crabs. Ocean Palace, find the lost Chow. Similar to Sonic Adventure 2's extra missions, actually. But for this one, 85 enemies. And it's it's alright for me now, but for the first time player, this is ridiculous. I will agree with that, because you have to, like, miss out not one single enemy, you know? Like, one enemy that you miss out, you will have to backtrack and things. So, like, you know, if you just miss out one of them, you always have to teleport back at the beginning and stuff. It almost has, like, some sort of problem similar to Shadow the Hedgehog, since that's a lot of things that was wrong with Shadow the Hedgehog, really. Because when you defeated, like, a number of enemies in Shadow the Hedgehog, you always had to, like, teleport back and stuff, and it just wasn't fun and stuff like that, you know? It's the same with Team Chaotix, really. This is one mission that I don't really particularly enjoy that much, especially, oh god, especially the extra mission. God! I don't like the extra mission of this level at all. Although I shouldn't do, really, given the fact that I don't even enjoy, like, the first one. Although once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad, but it shouldn't be like that. Also, so many flipping rings. Jesus Christ. I can't wait to go on about that later. But, you know what I mean? Because this is Sonic Heroes. Compared to the other teams, it was simple and stuff. You know, you just go to the very end and get to the gold ring and just destroy loads of enemies along the way and stuff like that. It's not that bad. And it was balanced. This isn't balanced. The whole footage you are seeing right here is literally going to take 7 minutes in order just to find all these enemies, you know? And that's the thing when it comes to Team Chaotix. While it is different, you know, with, like, missions and stuff going on, it's not as balanced and things. Especially when we get to Mystic Mansion. Jesus Christ, I hate that mission because it's so flaming long. Seriously. But, you know, that's why I find that Team Sonic is my favourite one in the game, because surely you might see it by now, you know, you don't do stuff like this which takes 7 minutes. Team Sonic was just, each level was pretty much equal when it came to length, and by the time you got to Bingo Highway, the levels only got up to 7 minutes, but by that time, you know, it didn't really become a big change or anything like that, because the game just got progressively difficult. But don't forget, like, this is literally the 3rd level in the game, you know? And it's already at this sort of length. I don't know why, I find that a bit strange myself. And I know I'm going by and making it look easy and stuff, you know, I'm already at like 46 enemies, but that's only because I know where they are. If you don't know where they are, that's when you're going to struggle. And especially a bit that we get to later on, which always throws me off, seriously. I remember, like, when I was practicing recording this game, before the LP, like, even started, there were 2 enemies that I missed out on, and I could not find them for my flipping life, but it's because they're put in such a stupid place. And you're going to see it in a minute, actually, which are right here. Those 2 enemies right there. If you were me and stuff, wanting to just go fast through the game, because that's what you need to do in order to get the A rank on this mission, you know, you would just destroy that enemy, hop on the dash pad, and then just progress on forward. But, you know, the enemies fall down with a shadow, but by the time I've hit the dash pad, I've already gone past and just missed those 2 enemies because they fall from the sky. They don't just teleport or randomly appear to give me a sign or anything, you know? Those 2 enemies right there are what threw me off of, you know, just enjoying this mission and stuff like that, because why is it like that, you know? The enemies should just be in plain sight and stuff for me to see. This is Sonic, I'm supposed to go fast, not wait and then realise that, oh, I had to wait for that enemy just to appear and stuff like that, you know? I know I'm ranting a lot in this video, but seriously, I'm pretty sure you would agree with me, like, if you played through this mission as well. It isn't hell though. It's not something that makes me think, oh my god, why am I doing this? Seriously, I should be doing something better. No. It's not that bad really. I just like exaggerating really. What can I say? Although we're already nearly at like 200 rings and stuff due to the team blasts going on. Actually, we are now because of like the rings. In fact, that's something that I forgot that they do really. Because when you go through the rings and stuff, you also get given rings as well. And by that I mean rings in like those yellow things that we collect, not rings that ones that you just went through and things. So it's kind of a bit confusing to talk about, really. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Although one thing that's quite a lifesaver really is like before, you may have noticed it already though, is with SPO. With him being level 3, that means I don't have to bother with going through, you know, doing these tornado attack to go at the pole. I can just do that because when you use his tornado thing, it causes him to go invisible, and then when you get off it, you have to take off of him being invisible and stuff like that. And you know, when you get level 3, you can just home in attack and then just scale up it with no issue really. So there you go. So we're at like 76 enemies already. Wow, this is actually going by a bit quicker than what I initially thought. But again, like I said, it's because I know where the enemies are and things. But I would do, given the fact that I spent forever just trying to find those first 2 enemies, you know. By that time, all this stuff is pretty much in my brain right about now and stuff like that. But still, again though, this isn't torture, this isn't hell. It's just, it needs some work to it, you know. They could have done a lot better like this 3rd mission in the game. I don't really know an example of what to suggest for improvement, but just something that's not quite as long and lengthy as this, really. And there we go, which is... Oh wait, actually, you know what, I'm going to use Team Blast for enough. I was just going to say I was going to home in attack, but just use the Team Blast on the last 2 enemies, because why not? Indeed, and that took like 7 minutes. In fact, I don't even know how long the video's gone on for. We're probably at like 8 minutes because of like the intro and stuff going on, but I don't know. Although we actually get a lot of time bonus in this if you beat it in like 7 minutes or so, which is enough to get you your A rank.
Impossible feat! Ultimate ninja power.
I really love Espio's personality, by the way. I find that, you know, he's pretty badass for like a ninja sort of assassin, even though he's a chameleon, but even still. I don't know, I just find it really cool, given the fact that he's some sort of like, he's dark and edgy, but nothing to like levels of, say, Shadow the Hedgehog, like the game. Ah, there you go. This is much better than what it was before. Instead of taking out 85 freaking enemies, we have 3. We have 3 little golden turtles. That's a lot better if you ask me. To be honest, I don't know why they didn't stick with a similar thing, you know, with Grand Metropolis and stuff, instead of making it such a huge jump in terms of like length and things. Although, even though you may just think, oh, there's only 3 of them, it's not going to take that long. They are hidden in quite sort of strange areas, if you ask me, and stuff, where you have to sometimes use teleports for like the flowers and things, because that's something you have to do as a chant. When you press the B button next to a flower, it causes like some sort of portal going on, then you have to jump into it and it teleports you somewhere else, you know. That's something that you have to do on this mission pretty much, because some of the turtles are hidden in those areas where you need the teleporter in order to get there in the first place. Well, but this one isn't too bad, and you can break it if you have a Team Blast, because it means you don't even have to open the flipping thing, where by just using Team Blast it penetrates through the box and it's already dead, see? Well, we could just use Team Blast. The Team Blast is pretty much just as effective, don't you think? And I believe there's one on top of here as well, as far as I'm aware, because I think I got like 2 out of 3. But, you know, it's just, yeah, there it is, just right there, see what I mean? So we have to like find something in order to hit it. Or you could just do what I did and not bother the tongue twisters, goddammit, and then just use a Team Blast. That's my recommendation. If you have a Team Blast, save it for the robot, because it saves you looking around to hit switches, even though, what am I doing? Okay, fair enough. I am hitting the switches to open the box, even though I already destroyed it. Alright, whatever. I don't know what the hell I was doing now. I think it was only just to get points or so, because sometimes just getting little points during levels and stuff is enough to somewhat confirm your A rank still. At least you haven't got to go through, you know, that really annoying bit of, like, the lava rising. Even though nowadays I have no problems at that level at all. It's just to begin with, when you play it for the first time, it takes you by surprise. Because it's just, it's so pressurizing with, like, the lava rising and stuff like that. Oh well. But I don't really get that. He's at, like, level 0, you know, Espio was. And he just killed all those things in one hit. I don't know how that makes any sense. I swear I had to, like, hit them twice or something before. Oh well. And Team Blast again, already. Seriously, this team is overkill when it comes to trying to power up the Team Blast. It's not even worth doing the bloody, you know, glitch that I talked about when you're a flight character and you can just abuse the Team Blast meter going up and up and up with the strange glitch going on. There's no need for that because they just get it so flipping quick and it's ridiculous. Although it's because when you use a Team Blast you get given so much rings and you cause so much destruction that it builds up your Team Blast meter again. And again, you'll see what I mean when we get to that with Robot Storm and stuff. It's really amusing what you can do with it. It's one of the best things in the game, admittedly. It's broken, yes, but I enjoy it. I just find it so broken that it's actually pretty funny if you ask me. And I believe there's another robot over there. Did I miss it? Yeah, I think I did. I guess I'll go for the other one instead then. Like, even though there are 3 turtles, there's not just 3. In fact, as a total, I think there's like 5 or 6 in the extra mission. So, you know, you have a lot of chances in finding one. So if you miss 1 or 2 and stuff, it doesn't mean you have to backtrack and find them, because you're likely to find another one along the way. But still. At least it's only 3 though, and not something. Imagine if it was 85 bloody golden turtle shells. Oh my god, I would hate that. That would probably take 15 minutes to clear. Also, so many fireballs around the area and stuff. They're not too bad to avoid though. One thing that's kind of strange is I believe you get points if you throw your characters at them, but it's kind of cruel because you're hurting them. But oh well. I mean, you don't actually get damage to lose rings or anything, so I suppose it's somewhat fair, but it's... You're kind of being a bit of a dick to your other mates, don't you think? Oh well. I'm actually... I swear I got hit and lost rings, didn't I? Or did I just keep my rings? I actually can't remember, because I'm at 200 so far. That's quite a lot. Also, is that a robot down there? No, it's a spring. I must have been thinking that during my recording session as well. Oh well. Seriously, where is this actual last golden robot? I forgot. Also, camera issues. Oh boy. That's something that this game has as well. Like, you can control the camera yourself, but it's still a bit fiddly, especially when you move it around with the L or R button and it just constantly zooms in. Where, you know, using the C stick, if you're playing the GameCube version anyway, solves that. But again, you know, I still find the camera somewhat a bit fiddly in places. Also, wait, did I think I just restarted the level, didn't I? Oh wait, no I didn't. Fair enough. Because there's one more golden robot that I'm missing. In fact, wait, yeah, I think I do start again, don't I? No, I don't. I am somewhat confused right here, but never mind. And now after using the Team Blast, seriously, I don't know where the switch is even in that place, because I always just have a Team Blast ready by then. That is the end of the mission. And even with all that time, I believe that took like 5 to 6 minutes as far as I'm aware. In fact, let me just check just to be sure. It took 6 minutes. Yeah, wow. Look at estimation, bloody hell. I've been playing this game so much that I know how long I've been playing without even looking at the freaking timer once. Wow. That is already enough.
Awesome! Totally awesome!
To get an A rank. See what I mean? So like, it doesn't really matter how long you are in that area, to be honest. I find that even if you're there for a long time, you're still going to get that A rank. Even in like Mystic Mansion. It's kind of strange, to be honest.
Man, who are those creeps over there?
What's up, SBO?
And you are...
Just what do you think you're doing here?
Who's this broad?
our client's adversary, perhaps.
You mean the bad guys?
You guys don't fool me. I know what you're after. Better stay out of my way. I'll find Eggman's treasure first. I'll get it from here.
Misunderstanding, but I doubt if they'll listen to us.
All right, then let's do it!
Whatever the reason, if they want to fight, I'll give them one.
And just win it just like that. Wow. By the time they finish the dialogue, that's it. It's already done. Seriously, these are really short.
You won't get off so easily next time.
Oh, wow. You're such a badass, SBO. And now I'll see you in part 3 of Team Chaotix, everyone.